Polynomial equations made simple. Here is a test question where we are given the roots and we need to find the polynomial equation which is cubic in nature. The question here is given that px cubed plus qx squared minus 9x plus 18 is exactly divisible by x plus 2 times x minus 3, find the value of p and q. We'll go through the solution of this problem in steps so that you can clearly understand, and if you get similar question in your test, easily you can solve it. I am Anil Kumar, and here is step-by-step solution to the problem. This particular video can help many of our students in high school to prepare for their final exam. Now, let's look into the solution and understand what the question really is asking for. So we are given this polynomial equation. Let me write this, which is px cubed plus qx squared minus 9x plus 18. And we are also given that it is exactly divisible by x plus 2 and x minus 3. It means what? It means that the two roots are given to us, right? And the roots are at x equals to minus 2, and that will give us a root at x equals to 3. It means that if I substitute minus 2 in the equation, I should get 0, right? The root, or in this case, the x-intercept. And if I substitute 3, also I'll get 0 for the value of the function. The graph will cross the x-axis, right? So those two equations will help us find the value of p and q. You need only two equations to solve for these two unknowns for a unique value. Correct. So let's do it. So first, let's put x equals to minus 2. And in that case, what do we get? So we get p minus 2q plus q minus 2 square minus 9 times minus 2 plus 18, and that should be equal to 0. Since x plus 2 is a factor of this equation, makes sense. Minus 2 cube minus 8, right? So we get minus 8p minus 2 square is 4, 4q. And here minus minus becomes plus, so we get plus 18 equals to 0. Now, we can actually write one term in terms of the other. So let's do it. So we can write 4q equals to, taking this on the right side, we get 8p. And 18 and 18 is 36, so I'm writing minus 36. And since 4 is a common factor in all of them, we get our first equation, which is q equals to, so we are dividing everything by 4 first. Okay, so 2p minus 9. Correct. So we get our equation, and we'll name this as our equation number 1. Perfect. Let's move forward and get the second equation. Great. So now let's put x equals to 3. X equals to 3, and when I put here, we get p times 3 cube plus q times 3 square minus 9 times 3 plus 18, that should also be equal to 0, since it is a root, right? 9 times 9, 3 times 3 times 3 will give us 27. P plus 9q minus 27 plus 18 equals to 0. Great. So here we can divide each and every term with 9. Let's do that first, right? So I'm dividing each and every term by 9. So we get 3p Dividing by 9 will give me q. Minus 27, 9 times 3, and 9 times 2. Right. Let's keep it simple. Great. And we know what q is. Q is 2p minus 9, right? So we'll replace from this equation the value of q. We can simplify this. And we know that later half is what? 3p plus q is 2p minus 9, correct? And this number is minus 1 equals to 0. Makes sense. So 3p plus 2p is 5p. 5p minus 10 equals to 0, and that gives you the value of p, right? P equals to 10 over 5, which is 2. So we get the value of p. So we got one of the answers. Great. And the other one, we can now go to our equation number 1, substitute the value right there, right? So q is equal to 2 times 2, the value of p which we just found, right? Which is 4 minus 9 or minus 5. Perfect. So we get our solution, and which is p equals to 2 and q equals to minus 5. Makes sense, right? So that is how we are going to solve this particular question. So I hope the steps are absolutely clear. Feel free to write a comment, share your views. If you like and subscribe to our videos, that'd be great. And go through the playlist to learn more. Great.